This video is going to teach you how to keep your groups up to date. When students first register to use Focus2, whether using single sign-on or they create their own accounts, they're going to be required to associate themselves to group categories. You can have up to 3 unique groups with as many drop-down list options under that category. You are required to have a minimum of 1 group. The purpose of these groups is so that you can run detailed aggregate reports on specific users in the database. So it's for powerful reporting for administrators. To make changes to your groups, you need to log into the administrative interface. Go to Manage User Groups. When you click on that, you can click on Add Modify Groups. Your label for your drop-down lists are going to be here, and again, you can have up to 3 unique ones. When we first activate you as a customer, we typically do what's your anticipated year of graduation and plug in those various years. However, if you want to change anything, you can certainly just type over our name to make any edits to those groups and hit Save Data once you've made a change. Now, if you are using anticipated year of graduation and need to add in a new year for your new freshmen, simply click Add New Group or Add New Category, put in, I'm going to add 2030, and I'm going to hit the Submit button. You'll notice that any new groups are going to be added to this list, and it puts them at the bottom of the list, but this sort order goes by tens. So I want to move 2030 under 2029, and if you notice 2029 says 70, so I'm just going to make this group 71, and it's automatically going to place it under the previous group. We always suggest that any years that have passed, that you hide them. So what this indicates is show on registration form, show on reg form for short. When you uncheck that option, it will be invisible for students to associate themselves to those groupings, but it will still keep those users in the database so that when they want to use the platform, they can. We're just hiding the group title from the registration form pages. You can also view how many users are in each group. Be very cautious in category 1 in your first grouping not to delete this group unless you want to delete the users as well. In category 1, this label for drop-down list 1, that is the one that manages all of your students in the database. So again, be very cautious unless you want to delete all the users from that group. Don't hit the delete button. Instead, just turn it off, and if you need any help, if you want to move users, you can transfer old users into other categories. Now, let's say that your second group is who referred you to Focus2. So you might typically use this one for, if you decide to use this heading, who referred you, for professors' names, department names, and you can, again, have as many as you'd like to, but remember, students can only pick one from this drop-down list that they can associate themselves with. Add a new category, put your group title in, submit it, and it will be seen on the page. It's in group 2 and 3, however, that you can actually remove the users from a group. So for example, for Professor Adams in section 231 of fall of 2024, let's fast forward to spring of 2025. And Professor Adams is teaching this same class, but wants to remove the users from that grouping. So Professor Adams or the administrator can simply remove the users and it will not delete them. It's just going to purge them out of this subcategory group. So remember that you can do this for any one. You can have up to 3 groups. I like this one also as a category of top choice for using Focus2. It gives you a really good understanding of why the students are using the platform. If you need any help, of course, you can always reach us in back on the dashboard page. All of our phone numbers and email addresses are here for any support that you need. Thank you.